One of the new accessory products for accent musical instruments this year is the Flute port. This little item is quite easy to sell and gives our route sales staff an item which they can easily present in the course of making a school call. The Flute port is designed to foster better hand position for all flutists, but is particularly helpful in establishing this concept in younger players. Therefore, I see its application in two situations. The first application would be for use with all beginning flute students. I like to teach young students that we are pinching the flute between the right hand thumb and first finger. When the student looks down and to the right, they will see a backwards letter C. The fingers are somewhat arched and maintain a curve while moving up and down. This aspect of hand position is fairly easy to achieve, and most students are successful in establishing this. Problems with hand position usually show up a little later as the young students begin to drop the wrist. When this occurs, the right thumb often starts to line up in the same direction as the flute body instead of remaining perpendicular to it. A very cramped right hand position is usually the result. The wrist drops, the elbow drops, and the flute is lowered. Some very negative things now happen in the area of technique and tone production. Use of the flute port sets up proper hand position from the very first lesson and helps to maintain it from there on. A second application would be for use with the flute student who has had some time to set up the negative habits already described. In this case, we can use the flute port as a remedial tool to correct the negatives. Storage of the port is easily accomplished by placing it high on the body prior to closing the case. There's adequate room here for storage in most cases. We hope that this demonstration will help you with your presentation of this useful accessory item.